Sunday, everybody. Welcome to day 7 of daily breathing superpower practice. So happy to have you all here for day 7. We've done this for an entire week. Congratulations. Thank you for showing up for not only me, but also for yourself, right? Like, this is such an important practice to really be able to see what works for you, see what doesn't work for you, and really just enjoy this process along the way. So, we'll begin with I pulled the Louise Hay Power Thought cards, and the one I pulled today was I am totally adequate for all situations. I am the one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power, and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. So much of our life we're programmed that we're not good enough, or we as women may not be as powerful as men. But we're in the Aquarius age, ladies. Like, it's time for us to step up and own our power and really come into how we don't have to be more powerful than men. We just need to stand with our men and bring what our strengths are so we can support our men and our men can support us with their strengths, and we come together and have this beautiful relationship and just really support and love one another versus trying to be better than one another. Like, just be us, right? Anyways, today we are going to be doing segmented breathing. So I invite you to come into a nice seated position, whether that's on your yoga mat, your meditation pillow, sitting in a chair, sitting in your car, wherever that is. But if you are sitting on a chair or your feet are on the floor, make sure that you have your feet grounded into the floor. And this just helps to ground you, bring you into this space. Excuse me. And I invite you to close your eyes, just taking a few nice deep breaths here. Just coming into this space, this sacred space for yourself, to honor your body, to connect with your body. And inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, just finding the rhythm that feels best for you, just noticing your breath. How many times throughout the day do you notice your breath? Is it just always going on in the background? Or are you noticing your breath throughout the day now that you're beginning to do these breathing practices? Really start to have that awareness. Maybe even before you eat a meal or before you go to the bathroom. Just begin to have that awareness of where your breath is. How does the breath feel within your body? And I invite you to place your hands over your heart, just setting an intention for your practice today. What would you like to get out of this next 3 minutes of segmented breathing? And then release it out to the universe, placing your hands in your lap. And if you're feeling like you need a little extra grounding, placing your hands over your knees. If you need a little extra support, placing your left hand in your lap and putting your right hand on top of that. And then if you're feeling like you need some extra energy, placing your hands in Gyan Mudra, and that is putting your thumbs to your index fingers and just placing them facing up on your knees, just whatever feels most comfortable for you. And sitting with a nice straight spine, with a slight neck lock, pushing your neck down and back so you can feel all that beautiful energy moving up and down your spine, connecting from your coccyx all the way up to your head, just letting that energy flow through your body. And as you're in this nice, comfortable position with your eyes closed, we'll begin this segmented breathing. And what this segmented breathing is it's like little sniffs that you're taking in. So today we're going to do 4 parts in, 1 part out. So it's going to look like this. And sometimes this may be a little uncomfortable in the beginning because you want to make sure that all 4 parts are pretty even. So the first couple of times you do this, it's just finding that rhythm that fits best for you. And just to make sure that you have 4 even sniffs in and then 1 sniff out. And it's always going to be in your nose, out your nose. So go ahead. I'm going to set the timer for 3 minutes. Start by sniffing 4 parts in and 1 part out. With this segmented breathing, we divide the inhalation and the exhalation into several parts with a slight suspension of the breath separating each part, with a distinct beginning and end point to each segment. This stimulates the central brain and glandular system in different ways. So over the next few days, we'll be doing different segmented breathing with different parts in and different parts out, because they all have different qualities that support your body in different ways. For this one that's 4 parts in, 1 part out, it's healing, energizing, and uplifting. And again, remember, as you're going through this, honor your body, honor where you are at. And if this is the first time you've ever done segmented breathing, it may be uncomfortable because it's different, it's new, but just stick with it. Just keep practicing. And as you go throughout the day, you can just do this a couple of times, just sniffing in 4 times, sniffing out once. So just really allow whatever comes up to come up through this process. And you're doing beautifully. You're already halfway through. And just, again, with a mantra, bringing that into this process. The sat on the inhales, nam on the exhales. And if you're not ready to add the mantra to it yet, because you're still trying to get the segmented breathing with just doing the separate sniffs, just stick to that for now. Just feel where you are at. These are just different options so that you're able to add and layer on as you go through this breathing process. And again, 4 sniffs in, 1 sniff out. So it's and do your best to not collapse or squeeze the nostrils in on the sniff or pull the breath too deeply into the lungs. The goal is for the breath to strike a nice, relaxed, yet focused area in the nasal passage to stimulate a particular set of nerves. Keep the nostrils relaxed and direct the attention to feel the breath further along the air passages and to the motion of the diaphragm. And on the next part out, let it all out. And then take a nice deep inhale from your belly, pulling that breath all the way in, lifting your arms up over your head, and holding that breath, letting the air and the energy just circulate throughout your body, permeating each and every one of your cells. And then exhale it all completely out, getting every last piece of that breath out. And then take a nice deep inhale, pulling your arms all the way up over your head. Just letting that breath circulate through your entire body, making sure to pull your shoulders down and back, but also reaching your hands up, stretching your fingers out, and then exhale completely. Make sure all that air has left your lungs before you take another deep, deep inhale. Pulling the arms up higher, reaching even higher, stretching your fingers out. Just letting that beautiful new energy circulate throughout your entire body. Each and every one of your cells is feeling this new healing, energizing, and lifting energy you just created. And then when you can no longer hold anymore, exhale and slowly bring your hands back down to your lap, wherever they feel most comfortable. Sitting here for a moment to just notice. See how your body feels different. How does the different areas of your body feel? Maybe scan your body again and see how you feel from head to toe. Keeping your eyes closed, just staying in this nice centered space. And then when you're ready, putting your hands over your eyes, opening your eyes into your hands, and slowly pulling your hands away from your face as you focus your eyes and your hands so you don't startle your pineal gland. And maybe do a couple shoulder shrugs. Move your shoulders around your wrists. Do a neck roll or two in each direction. Just feeling that juicy energy that you created. This is your doing. You can create this energy. And as we go through the next few days with the different segmented breathing, whether it's around clarity, calming, focus, healing, energizing, just notice. And again, keep your journal close to you so you can take notes or any thoughts that may come up. I know for me, when I do breathing, it's when I have all of these ideas come to me. So it's great to have that journal by you so you can take notes. And again, anybody that has comments, would love to hear them, what your experience has been today with the segmented breathing, how that might feel different for you than the alternate nostril breathing or the left and right nostril breathing, because now you're not constricting one side or the other, it's just flowing freely through your nose. So again, I want to thank you for being with me on this Sunday afternoon or morning, depending on where you are in the world. And we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for day 8 of some more segmented breathing. Thank you so much for your time. Much love to you all. Sat Nam.